this life. Romans 8 will tell us that. Yes? When a person is baptized into Christ, they don't morph and become some mystical part of Him. You know, we're still, yes. It's a faith, trusting, repentant heart that embraces the meaning of Christ. Was not just a person. Nobody's just a person. In relation to people and things and events in the world, people come to stand for something. They have various relationships. That's a father, that's a mother, that's a son, that's a daughter, that's a man who does this and that, here's a woman who does the other. We have all of these various relationships, and we stand for various things. Jesus Christ, unique, yes, He stands for things. He did historical, actual things. He's a human, for pity's sake. He eats and drinks and he sleeps, he gets tired and he would like to get in a little house and close the door and have nobody. That kind of thing. He's all that. But he also lives in a stream of history. He's bound by laws and culture and all of that. He doesn't dress like a New Yorker, you know, back then. And he wouldn't be a car mechanic back then. You live, excuse me, you live in the world in which you were born into and you're shaped by. But Jesus chose to enter this world. Pre-incarnate. He is God choosing to be a human. And that's what He does. He enters the human state. He's a baby. He then becomes a boy. Then he becomes a teenager. Then he becomes an adult young man. And He then says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. And He has anointed me to preach good tidings." And on and on and on He goes. He says, "The Father has sent me into the world to do this and that and the other. I am here to accomplish certain things." That's who He is, beyond the fact that He's an actual person. He stands for things. His purposes are part of Him. What a person purposes to do, he or she is doing it. The guy on the bicycle, well, he's riding a bicycle. Yes, true. What's he doing? He just had surgery. He's taking exercise. His wife and kids are worried about him, so he's loving them by making sure his wee stents work okay. His best friend's the doctor, and the doctor says to him, "Harry, I'm afraid of you becoming a couch potato. I want you to go out and I want you to do some nice, get on the bicycle and do some nice exercising," on and on and on. What that man is doing on the bicycle certainly is riding a bicycle, but he's doing more than that. He's got multi-purposes. Jesus comes into the world and He is multi-purposed. When a person is baptized into Christ, who has lived sinlessly